Last time on the Spartan SMP, I was ambushed and our base was destroyed. I barely managed to escape with almost no resources at all and was stuck in a jungle hiding between the trees surrounded by enemies looking for me. So I logged off for a few days and just played other games and practiced PvP, but I lost all footage due to deleting my old footage after the ambush video for some space. It's gonna be a long time skip from the last time and a lot has happened since then. In simple words, the server has turned into anarchy filled with chaos, admin abuse, and hackers everywhere to the point everyone quit and only my teammates and our enemies played, and because of that all of us eventually agreed to the end of the server, but on the last day we would fight a war for the last time. My teammates agreed on getting other recourses such as potions, totems, anchors, gaps, etc., while I would work on the EXP bottles. So my teammates and I started preparing. I found a village and set it up while they got other recourses, so enjoy this little montage of grinding. After repeating that process for like 2 hours, I had around 6 stacks of express bottles, but a member named Alabaya suddenly asked for help to kill a trident equipped drowned, and I had been looking for one for over 3 weeks with no luck, so I told her I'll give her some gear in exchange for the trident, but little did I know it would be a horrible mistake. So after waiting for a bit, she sent me a teleport request and I accepted. As expected, it was a trap set up by my enemy on his ult after he got banned, but little did he know it was his biggest mistake. I was panicked when I saw he has 224 hearts, and I knew that he duped them. On top of that, his movement was suspicious, and I'm glad I recorded. Sadly, I forgot to equip gaps, and when I did I was too late. I had died with everything including all of the EXP bottles, and I was devastated. I had lost all of my potions, all of my backup gear, and pretty much everything I had, but my teammates had some gear and I took it. A few hours later my teammate trapped Kiddo and he combat logged, so I was given the job to make sure he doesn't escape. Sadly, he escaped by mining down and flying away, but I couldn't chase him since I didn't have a elytra. Half an hour later, we bullied Alabaya for a bit, but that wasn't important since Kiddo got banned tomorrow for hacking. After a few days my gear was returned by the admins and my teammate Ashku couldn't play, so he left his gear for us to take. So after I took it I really didn't do anything productive, so another time skip, one day before the war. I met up with my teammate Jaden/Solar and we started preparing final gear such as fire residential pots and pearls. After that he gave me some netherite to put on my sword, and before that I did a raid and got myself some totems, but luckily Solar already had totems. After upgrading my sword to netherite, I was ready for war, so I logged off for the day, and tomorrow was the day of the war. We thought we had it in the bag, but oh boy were we wrong. In 10 minutes, the war was about to start. We were prepared with all of the battle gear we would ever need, and even though we were outnumbered by a huge amount, we had a huge upper hand on the PvP skill. Every struggle and death had come up to this moment. If we were to fail now, it would all be for nothing. So after we were teleported, we were in different areas, so after spotting them, me and my teammate attacked.
It should be a crime, wasting our time, waiting for the planets to align. Yet, hedging our bets, you're all we get. You made it all this way, cause you couldn't stay happy with the way we're going on. Hey, you have got to say, we're in the wrong. Just one thing that we cannot stand is a boasting, arrogant girl. Worthless jealousy, you'll never be going back to your broken world. Catch us if you can. We two gods against the human.
5 minutes after the war started, Solar had quickly killed Noxon, but sadly after a bit Solar had to go on top of that. Noxon came back with the gear they used admin to get. This had quickly turned into a 1v7 and all of them had abused hearts. Pretty much everyone had 150 hearts and they never showed stats, and they weren't even online 90% of the time. Solar was gonna leave his gear, but he ran out of time and only managed to give me all of his hearts. The fighting went on until I killed Noxon once again.
Just one thing that we cannot stand is a boasting, arrogant girl. Worthless jealousy, you will never be going back to your broken world. Catch us if you can. We two gods against the human. Coming out alive is just a deadly fantasy. Catch us if you can. You'll be gone in a single moment. Hope you said goodbye before you go. It should be a crime, wasting our time, waiting for the planets to align. Yet, hedging our bets, you're all we get. You made it all this way, cause you couldn't stay happy with the way we're going on. Hey, you have got to say, we're in the wrong. Worthless jealousy, you will never be going back to your broken world. Get us if you can. We two gods against the human. Coming out alive is just a deadly fantasy. Catch us if you can. Be gone in a single moment. Hope you said goodbye before you go. I don't believe it, I can never catch a break. I put one down and one more rises. I swear this has to be the 15th in a row, but somehow it always surprises. What kind of killer do I gotta overthrow just to get a little peace and quiet? I know I need to get away somewhere.
While fighting Noxon, my helmet had broke, but luckily we had 2 spare sets of netherite, so I healed me armor and got in a safe spot to take another helmet.
Take a moment just to cry. Sometimes I get tired of this vengeance in my eyes. I don't want to waste another day away from loving you. Always surprises. What kind of killer do
When I ran away to gear up once again, they ran away as well, and there was a short peace moment for a bit.
I know I need to get away somewhere, but somehow the world will deny it.
After the peace period was over, they asked for 1v1s, and even though I knew it was a trap, I went along with it to end this fight quickly.
I don't want to waste another day away from loving you. Got these feelings taking over like a rapids on the moon. Let's indulge a life of lunacy. I feel it's overdue. Dream away and we can make it to the rapids on the moon.
look at that, Nox in /TP to his teammates to fight with me, and this wasn't TPA plugin since I wouldn't let any of them out of combat, and when you're in combat you can't accept or do commands unless of course it's admin commands, and this is the proof I was talking about. But the brain dead owner adage kept saying I'm using it as an excuse since I was losing. So after fighting for a bit, I was losing because all of them had over 100 hearts, and even popping a totem was rare. On top of that they had their infinite abused gear and would keep coming back to kill me, so I decided to run away, and sadly, I had lost this war.
There's a portion of my circumstance begging for the chance to try again anew. But I'm terrified that I can't tell if I lose the hell I'm raising up with you. We belong in the same dark shadow. Cast your doubts and your struggles away. We can't see who we are at midnight more than we can in the day. I want you by my side more than a night. Show me a moonlit paradise. Craft for us such a brand new world as a looming fantasy. We'll make history now. How will we know our love is more than just a lie? Areas far beyond salvation. Looming fantasy, only you and me.
I was made since we put so much time and efforts into this just to lose because of their abused gear and hearts, and I had to go Oswald, so unfortunately I didn't win this battle. Unfortunately, we lost this war, but sometimes that's just how it goes, you don't always get things your way. And with that note I would like to end the video. I will see you all next season.